It's Jake. Today we are going to talk to TikTok gamer Kevin Gortman, aka KChan underscore 2020. It's really exciting. He's our first guest to the show, which is pretty cool. And like, what the hell is TikTok gaming? It's kind of, interesting. Okay, so you and I, we've been friends since 2010.
2010. Wow.
Yes. So we did a podcast, or yeah, we did do a podcast. You'd like it to like pretend like it never existed, but it existed in the world. Nobody can listen to it. There's no episodes available anywhere. So it was a learning curve, but we have done that. But in 2011, we started doing comedy sketches on YouTube.
Yeah.
Is it all you want to
And
add?
I,
Yeah.
and I think that's what got us addicted to trying to do stuff like that we do now on TikTok. We just weren't consistent back then.
Yeah, consistency killed us. Oh, we would be, and then we wouldn't. I put a lot of that on you, not me. But um,
It was
when 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 we get like when I started doing stuff on my own, I can blame myself. But yeah, I mean, we were trying to do what, one whole sketch a week, like,
yeah.
and then that stuff just started, I guess, not being popular on YouTube. It's starting to get a little bit more popular again. But anyway,
Right.
so tell me about yourself. I don't know everything about you. Where were you born?
Lexington, Kentucky. Where were you? You were born in Oklahoma. Where were you born in Oklahoma at, by the way?
Altus, Oklahoma.
Altus?
Altus, Altus.
Altus? How long
Yes.
did you live there for?
Um, did I have my yeah? I had my first birthday there, so I'd say I don't know. It was on an Air Force base,
Yeah.
and then we moved from there. We moved to Turkey on an Air Force base.
I never really knew exactly what city you were born in.
I know you thought I
I
was from Florida, and I'm like,
thought
no,
you were a
I just lived
Floridian.
there.
Yeah.
But
You fooled me.
so anyway, tell us about your childhood. Like, what was it like?
I mean, I don't know. I love gaming, which it's. I feel like I love gaming, but you didn't like gaming because it gives you motion sickness.
Yeah,
So my
I
childhood
still
was
played.
gaming. What was your child? If mine was gaming, what did you do for
I
fun?
played outside a lot. I was
Okay.
into like bugs and like shit like that.
Bugs.
Like,
Did you ever eat? Did you ever eat a worm?
oh no, I really did. I would
I
not.
don't think I ever ate a worm,
No.
but I know that if you left a worm out in the direct sunlight, it would harden.
Will they
And I
dry
remember
out?
being fascinated. Yeah,
You like torturing
I
animals.
remember being so fascinated.
But I would
No,
like
I
bring
just
out. We
it's
had like
a
this little
worm. You
like
just
boom
take it
box.
back in.
We'd have like this little boom box, and I would take it outside, and I'd be outside all day, every day. Like, and
Yeah, I
then
mean,
I loved watching TV and movies.
right.
I just I don't know, gaming, like I played games, but yeah, they gave me like I can watch someone play a game, but like
Yeah,
actually playing, I get motion sickness.
right.
So,
Yeah.
but besides gaming, what did you do? I mean, that can't be like your only
I mean,
like interest or
I played
anything.
outside a lot. Rode my bicycle and stuff like that.
But like, have you always lived in Lexington?
I've always lived in Lexington. I mean, I don't. I'm not against ever leaving Lexington either. It's just, you know, I've always been here.
See, I can't imagine like
You can't imagine staying anymore.
not moving.
How many states have you lived in?
Um, I lived in Oklahoma, Kentucky, North Dakota, Florida, Tennessee, and then I don't know if there was a state in Turkey. So that's six. I haven't lived a lot. I've just lived like a bunch of different places. So what is the first video game that you remember playing?
Probably Mario, honestly.
Mario?
Yeah, on
That's probably
Super.
mine too.
Yeah,
Like I could handle those games. It's when we started getting all these like motions. Like the first game I remember being like sick was when I was little. We had the Rugrats game on
yeah.
PlayStation, and oh my
Right.
god, wanted to hurl.
Rugrats, thing of the past now. Very tragic. That show could have went on.
What show?
Rugrats.
Rugrats.
That show could have had the longevity of SpongeBob SquarePants, and I don't see any reason why it ever needed to end.
It went on for a long time though.
Like 10 years, but
Longer than that. I'm pretty sure.
SpongeBob's gone on way longer than Rugrats.
Let's see, Rugrats, 91 to 2004.
Yeah. How long is SpongeBob SquarePants?
It
20
came out
years.
like 2001, right?
So we're going on 20 years though.
Yeah, I can't believe it's running as long. Normally, they don't keep shows
I
around, so it
mean,
is kind of crazy.
I just feel like Rugrats could have been a show like SpongeBob or The Simpsons that
It's
just
been
kind
on
of.
since 99, and then it's getting that spin off with Patrick Star.
I just feel like Rugrats is something that never really needed to end. I mean, I think it's stuff like that's good. That I mean, I feel like people would be like, bring it back.
Oh, yeah,
And
I could totally see
I
a
think they're
future where it comes
trying.
back.
I think they're trying to make it CGI, but
Mm.
Rugrats was it never needed to end.
Is that a quote you want us to run with?
Yeah,
Rugrats. It never
Rugrats.
needed to end.
Rugrats is timeless.
I'm gonna write that down.
How
Rugrats.
do you do
It
react?
never needed to end. Anyway, about you. So when I met you, I your channel is heavily focused on TikTok right now as Pokemon. Um, what like, which kind of is surprising. What made you go with Pokemon as your thing? Because to me, like meeting you and like knowing you, you were way more into like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I like both, but I feel like maybe the audience. I feel like Dragon Ball's like still has mass popularity, but I feel like it's more of a cult popular. It's not, you know, it. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's not Harry Potter. It's maybe more of a Twilight fandom.
Or
It's
the
not. I don't know
Lord
how
of
to
the
describe
Rings.
it. It's yeah. It's not. I just feel like Pokemon's like top tier fandom, like huge
Like
mass
Shrek.
audience, like Shrek 1, 2, and 3, which are the best films ever made.
um, you're not wrong. They were really good movies, and they still stand up. Like if you watch them now, you're still going to laugh.
Freeform loves to play Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, and also all of the Twilight films all the time. Like almost every other weekend is Twilight weekend on Freeform.
um, people really give those Twilight movies like shit, but like I don't know. Like when I watch them, I'm taken back to that time period. Like I don't know, they just feel right for that time period. I don't know.
I think the first one was it was not bad. It's not a bad movie, but some of the sequels I question, and me saying this, we only have limited cable, so it's on in the background sometimes, and I can tell you, New Moon is not as good as Twilight. It's very subpar, and Eclipse is kind of boring. The last two are okay, but I don't think they deserve the bad rap that they get. If it was just the first one, if that's all that ever came out, people would there'd be like this mass like, ooh, it'd be like a cult classic, but I feel like they did too much.
Well, I kind of also feel like some people, when they first were coming out, that's before I feel like independent movies were kind of like out in the open or whatever. Like people knew what an independent film was, and they kind of had a really low budget, I believe, to
Yeah, I
make
mean
those movies.
it's like an independent red box type movie back then you'd find out. It's just it's something I wish they had left alone
It feels though
because
like
it
like
could have just stood the test of time if Twilight was the only one ever made, if that was just it.
I
I
mean, but
just
it
don't.
just I appreciated they kept that feel throughout the series, that it never felt like it got big budget. Like it felt like it
The
stayed.
last two, the last two, last three maybe. The
See, I don't agree because his effects aren't great, and you saw that baby's face.
I mean, let's just say the first one's not bad. I'm not going to give it a bad rap. Also, the Batman trailer with Robert Pattinson was really good. I don't know if you've seen it. Came out last weekend.
You know
And
how
I've been defending him the whole time. I knew he was going to be good.
you know how I feel about Batman. He's not a superhero. He's a rich guy
But you
with
can
gadgets.
support Edward from Twilight. He's a good actor.
I may watch it, like I watched the other ones, but like he's just not a superhero. Adam the
I,
other day, I was telling him my theory. I'd never told him my theory, and he was like, I mean, he's still a superhero, but it's true he doesn't have superhero powers. And I was
yeah.
like, I
All I'm
guess that's
saying,
true. He is a hero, but I wouldn't say
all
he's
I'm
a
saying,
super.
they made the right choice with casting him. He
I
was a
mean,
good choice.
I don't see why people would be upset about it. It seems like anyone who's cast as Batman, everybody fucking hates.
Well, I've defended him. I always thought he was a better actor than Kristen Stewart. That's my humble opinion.
I don't get why people hate her.
I don't
Like
hate her.
she,
I
the
just feel
problem
like
is,
she.
I don't think she's a bad actress. I think she's one of those people that's like, she just plays the same part. I think
Yeah,
she's just, I don't know, and I think
this guy's
she,
taking a lot of chances. Honestly, I wanted to see that movie, The Lighthouse. I still need to see it with Robert Pattinson and
oh
Willem
yeah.
Dafoe because they said it was really good.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
she's too many of the same roles with her. Maybe.
yeah, it is a very similar role. I just recently watched that American Ultra again.
Well, that would be fine. She should have done more stuff like that.
I haven't hated most things she's actually. I can't think of a movie I've hated that she's been in.
Let's go through.
Let's not. Anyway,
I just want to go through.
I don't though, because this is supposed to be about you.
Stewart. Well, now it's about Kristen Stewart. One minute. Let's just go through her filmography. Oh wait, no, I take it back. Charlie's Angels was terrible. I
I
watched
didn't
it.
see it.
I watched it with
That movie, like the Ghostbusters reboot, was never gonna get a chance.
no, I watched it. We went and saw it. It just wasn't a good movie. But after that, she came out with Underwater, which was amazing.
Mm,
It was about where they're in the submarine
I saw the trailer.
and monsters attack them. It was very good.
Does she die at the end?
I'm not gonna spoil that.
She does.
But like looking at her movies, I mean,
The last movie I saw at a movie theater was Queen and Slim.
what?
Queen and Slim.
I didn't see that.
It's about
The
the
last movie I saw in the theaters was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Queen and Slim. It was back in December when I went down to Jacksonville. It's the movie where the black couple gets pulled over and the cop's like really racist, and
Yeah.
to protect the girl, he shoots the cop, and they kill the cop on accident. But of course, no one's gonna believe them, and they go on the run.
All right.
So for you, so you started gaming when? Like it was August last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started from Dragon Ball Z.
It's been a year. Now I started with Pokemon.
Did you? I
That
don't
was
really
my
remember.
that was the
You
main
kept changing.
it's
Like
always been the main focus.
I do think TikTok has you more focused because
Yeah.
like with YouTube it's such a bigger system and it is harder to I guess navigate like new and like if something wasn't like you put out 2 episodes of something be like we gotta change games we can't do this you wouldn't give anything a chance. TikTok
We
gave you that
tried.
instant gratification of views, and you've
Yeah.
grown because you stayed with it.
No, Pokemon was always the main focus from the beginning on that YouTube channel.
If you
And
could
that
look at
was
the
the first.
channel, there's not
That
a
was the
lot.
first. That was the first video, and then we did 5 of them.
And then you stopped because you quit getting as many views and you wanted to move on.
Well, and I think that you should. If it starts, you gotta. I
You
don't
should,
know.
but you never give anything a chance. Like, nothing on that channel was given another chance.
I'm giving the Dragon Ball Legends a chance on TikTok. I've not
I
stopped
know you
that.
are.
2 a
So,
day. That's all it warrants.
when, what is the difference between, obviously, when you're doing a YouTube video, you're playing and you're doing basically let's plays. So it's like a recording of your live play and it's
Yeah.
long. What exactly is the process with TikTok? Because you only have up to a minute. So are you doing let's plays? Are you doing reactions? Like what exactly are you doing?
I mean, I'd say it's a mixture of both. Like, showing off the gameplay of let's, show you how I do this, but then I'm reacting to it as well, But it has to be like quick, you know, reaction. Here's how I did this
Are
type
you
stuff.
showing like your full gameplay or are you showing just clips?
Some of them has been just clips. Not all of them have been. Sometimes I'll edit shorter just for the algorithm. Maybe if it's not liking all the minutes, I'll just take a clip of something. And then sometimes if it's a minute, I'll speed it up in my video editing app to show the whole thing in a minute. And sometimes I do clips just to.
So, but you have
It
nothing on
varies.
there. Like if you have a 16-minute gameplay, you wouldn't do 16 1-minute videos, would you?
No.
Just pick the best things that happen.
Yeah, the best things that happen in the game. And then if they're too long, I speed them up or just clip them out.
Okay, cool. So you were on Twitch. You completely have stopped everything. Um, I understand because you're focusing right now. I think what's
Yeah,
interesting is you haven't been on Twitch since when was the last time you were on Twitch?
July, the beginning of July.
So
It's not been
you
that long,
it
but
really hasn't, but you've continued to grow there. And when was the last time you uploaded anything on YouTube?
probably July.
And you've continued to grow there. I think that's kind of like I think it's amazing because like you're growing this fan base on TikTok, but
I
they're
mean, here's the thing.
going.
It's like I could have stayed on there and continued, and maybe on YouTube had 140 subs by now. But with TikTok, I went on there and I have like almost 180, and I haven't even done anything on YouTube. So yeah, I mean, it is that instant gratification versus going live on YouTube for 4 hours, 3 or 4 days a week, and gaining 2 or 3 new followers on a good day.
What was the
Versus,
180? You've gained to 180 on
yeah,
YouTube
I think it's like
with TikTok.
170, 178 right now.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
Let me check it. Well, I'm literally about to cross 9,000.
Okay. So yeah,
8,977.
so you've
So
grown a ton. Now, do you see a future where you have grown a ton on here and you keep putting out content obviously on TikTok? I feel like that's your home base. But do you see a future where if this becomes something that's sustainable that you can like almost even live on as a
yeah,
creator, do you see a future where you start branching back out into Twitch and YouTube?
if I could ever live off of it, I just don't see it. I don't know if I see it likely. I think it's just still so young in TikTok's career that
No, I think it's pretty young in
I
your
don't
career. I just like
know.
to see people dream big.
Yeah. If I ever did, I would probably find a way to um, take stream clips and make them vertical now that I know how to
Mm.
versus posting them widescreen.
And there's
And that's
also,
probably what people would get mostly. But
well, I just see like it's crazy. Like I see like these like people that have 250,000 to a million followers. Like they're big. I mean, to me, that's still really big on TikTok, and they get like maybe half of their audience to YouTube, and they're posting like one or two videos a week on YouTube, and then they're still doing their daily TikToks. Like, but they didn't start doing that until they were able to like live off of
yeah, yeah,
TikTok. And TikTok just started their creator fund.
yeah. 1,100 more to go.
You're not that far away from it, but
No,
and the
I'm making
payout is
three
kind of
cents off
different.
of 1,000 views.
Yeah, but you have it. It's not a set amount. Everybody keeps all these gurus and everything have it at a set amount. And I actually talked about this
I
with.
mean,
It's different. They're taken into engagement, not just likes, but comments. You have a lot of people commenting, so I think your payout would be slightly higher.
yeah, with certain videos. So,
I mean, and you're paid daily, so
yeah. daily?
Hmm. You get like a daily amount.
They put it in your bank account daily?
Oh no, there's a set amount. I don't know, but you get paid daily. It's in this analytics you don't like to look at. I think maybe you'll look at it if there's money involved.
I don't know.
I think what you've done is really great. Like honestly, like so I feel like you've leaned in hard into the Pokemon. Are you planning on doing anything else in the future?
Well, I mean, we're doing the Dragon Ball stuff at night, but
So you're doing
if
Dragon Ball.
Fortnite comes back to the Apple Store, I will put my foot in the door there because I know that there's a big audience for that on TikTok.
And I think three things is good because I feel like I don't know. I do feel like it's probably good to have three is a good number. Everyone likes things in threes.
Right.
Like and I
I think I
understand.
would probably still keep the main focus on the Pokemon TikToks being most put out during the day, and then later on in the day, maybe a couple Fortnites or a couple Dragon Ball videos.
What is your process to uploading? Like, what is your upload schedule every day?
During the work week, I usually start 1 hour every hour. Sometimes I space
Starting
them out.
when?
Like I'll start in the morning, latest 9 o'clock, and then I'll go 9, 10, 11, 12. You know,
Until the evening?
till usually about 4 or 5, and then I'll take a break, and then I'll release the after hours, the more mature content of the Dragon Ball stuff later in the day. Because I feel like Pokemon was the show that came on during the daytime hours, okay, and then Dragon Ball came on in the evening hours. It's a more mature show,
I
and,
guess,
and
but everybody of every
you're gonna
age
have to get
likes
it.
Pokemon.
But TikTok's gonna see it. They're gonna see it whenever they see it. But for the people that are following me closely and are watching every time something comes out, they know Dragon Ball is gonna come out at night. Pokemon's during the day. Pokemon's more for all ages, but it is mostly geared towards kids, and I'm putting the stuff out during the daytime.
What is your schedule on the weekends?
A lot of the same.
Okay. How many how many videos do you usually put up?
8 to 10. Well, it's been 10. I kept it at 10 because I wanted to do 8, the Pokemon, and then the 2, the Dragon Ball.
Okay.
So
And when Fortnite, because you know it's going to return, when you start posting that, is that going to eat into your Pokemon content, or will that be two additional videos?
no, I think it would probably be 6 Pokemon, 2 Fortnite, and then 2
Okay.
Dragon Ball. Because I think even the other Pokemon creators I've seen on TikTok, maybe I'm putting out too much. I mean, I look at some of these people, we're not going to name names, but some of them are just putting out 2 or 3 a day, and I'm putting out 8 to 10 Pokemon videos a day. I'm doing 2 or 3.
Yes, you
So
sent me.
I think that these people are getting way more videos a day than they're getting from those other TikTok accounts. So I think even at 6, that's still more than majority of these other Pokemon TikToks I'm seeing.
You sent me two of the guys that you're talking about. They're your
Yeah.
competition. How much competition is out there? Like, are they your only competition, or are they just your biggest competition, or are there other people you kind of have your
No,
eye on?
those two are the biggest ones. One of them I like, as you know.
Oh, you're going public with that.
I'm not gonna mention who the other ones I don't like. I'm not gonna say who is I do, but yeah. I just okay. I can respect someone with a big following like that one gentleman if it's quality content. The other one, you know why I don't. And the thing is, I looked at his today, and he had gained like 3,000 followers overnight. How does that?
Shots
And it's
fired.
just stuff like just crap. I'm sorry. I mean, I would rather put out quality content and only have a certain amount of followers than
Well, I mean, at least you're being honest.
I. We are gonna do the duet is in the cards starting today. I haven't filmed it yet. I did do. There was a viral video that went out of a gentleman who found an original pack of Pokemon cards under a Target shelf
Oh, wow.
and paid for it. Took it home and So I did a reaction. It's not a duet, but I made the video portrait, vertical, and then I did my face cam on it and reacted to it. So,
Gotcha.
not a
Did
duet because it didn't originate on TikTok, originated on Instagram, but I did do a
so the
reaction of
video
that.
wasn't from TikTok?
It was yeah, it was an Instagram.
Well, that's not a duet.
But he did eventually put it on TikTok from what I saw, but he put music over it and stuff, and I found the original one more interesting because you can hear him talking. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna react to it with my face cam.
I
And
wouldn't count that those your duet. I'm just saying, like,
no, that's
because
not
it's
my
not
duet.
gonna. Because that's the thing. Like, TikTok wants you to do duets and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
the
I'll do.
algorithm's not gonna say, "Oh, this is a duet."
Yeah, I'm gonna put one out later.
But
What I like to do is I like to release a few Pokemon gaming videos, and then I might throw out like a meme, Pokemon meme video, me reacting to it one day, or I might throw out like a funny Pokemon video react
yeah, I saw you
video.
doing that. I think that that's a good thing.
But I don't want to do that. It's like I want to do enough gaming videos a day and then maybe throw one or two different ones. Like today I did a meme and I did the react, and then the rest of the day is going to be a couple gaming and a duet.
Okay, I think that's great. Like, it adds variety to what you're offering people. Obviously, I'm not a gamer, so but I get wanting. This is the most gaming I've been personally. The game City Skylines. Like, someone did a
Yeah.
let's play of it.
People like those games though.
Well, I watched like hours and hours of this guy building the city. So I understand, but like for me where like I know Pokemon, like I grew up with it. I don't though have like a deep interest for it anymore.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't sit there and watch you do a let's play. You know,
Yeah.
like but people that are, they're gonna watch those. And
Yeah.
they probably
I
prefer those.
I hate to use this as an analysis or what do
An
you call it?
analogy?
Analogy, but I feel like I'm doing
Analogy.
the Quibified version of gaming. But I feel like it works more on TikTok, that I think that there is an audience for people who just like want maybe a minute or two of gaming videos rather than sit on a stream for 3 hours. These kids want to go play or game themselves. They don't want to sit and talk to a 40-year-old man on Twitch for 3 hours,
So
you
are
know?
you saying that you are 40? Are you confirming that?
No, I'm just saying I think that there's an audience for that, and I tapped into it,
I,
you know.
I believe Kevin is 29. For anyone out
I
there
just
wondering.
I'm trying to make quality. I just feel like I'm not saying my stuff's the best. It's not the best. But looking at other people's stuff, I'm like, I will grow at a slower pace if it's quality over, you know,
I think
I'm
that shows
just,
a commitment to your fans
you
and to
know,
yourself.
I'm not gonna put out a video of me nodding to something.
It does make
It
you
has to be quality. If I'm going to do it, I'm not just gonna put something out.
like I know you're apprehensive to the duets, and so I
I'm
would
gonna do
say
I'm gonna do one a day, but it's like
okay.
I gotta calculate how to do it.
But I'm saying you say you just don't want to sit there nodding at while watching
Yeah,
something. Then I think it's great that you have this like you really are like as a creator you're like this is what I stand for. This is what I'm going to do.
yeah,
So you know that TikTok likes duets and will give you kind of like give that video a little bit of a boost. So I feel like it's then on you as the creator to be creative and figure
yeah,
out how to do a duet
yeah,
in a different way than just silently bobbing your head yes or no when you're
yeah.
agreeing to whatever
And I
somebody's
see a
doing.
lot of people. I mean, and that's fine, but
I mean, I
it's
just
just
put
it's
out
like when you feel like you put so much effort into your content. Yeah, I don't want to ruin it with crap. I got
so
to figure out what I'm gonna do. You know,
and like
I do
there's
I do like that you can, which I didn't know, and I'll give you credit for this. I didn't know that you could green screen your background in a duet.
I did a duet. Is that where did you see my duet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
which it makes me a little more happy that you can do that.
I don't think you used to be able to, but that's what
Yeah.
both of my duets performed better. I did two last night, or one this morning and one last night, and both of them performed a lot better.
Yeah.
Although nothing performed as good as my Mitch McConnell Oven Glove. I was sitting here last night and I'm like, that oven glove, I put it on and make it like a puppet. It kind of looks like dumpy like Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
And then like people loved it, so
Yeah. I mean, I think that I'll reach 10K probably within the next week or two, and then we'll go from there.
I think it's
Some
great.
people are comfortable making content that may be lesser quality, but it gives you the followers, and I'm not. I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Here's the thing though about TikTok. I will say, you don't necessarily need it to be, and I don't like. I know for me for YouTube, quality held me back. Like you want to make quality content, but like so I was like all about the aesthetics and everything, and like trying to figure out like people really don't care if you're doing
Yeah.
like if, for sketches. If there's good dialogue and it's funny, they don't care if you're a guy with a beard
Right.
and not wearing girl clothes. If you have on a girl wig, there's something you can be like, okay, he's a girl. Like we get it. Like we
Yeah.
don't need it to be. And so I kind of feel like that has held me back too. So on TikTok, I kind of feel free. Like my one character, Loretta Lorraine, like I don't wear any. I have some hoops that I'll put in with her, but like I don't need. I'm obviously I got a beard. I'm not gonna shave that off. I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
the wig.
I
People are
just.
like suspend their disbelief. So you don't have to
Yeah.
be so much quality that you
It's
don't
just for me. It's
put
like
it out.
when you look at this stuff and you see the content, which that one guy who has a very big following has commented on. They see that these are quality. This is quality stuff I'm making. No one really else is doing unless their phone is held down here up at their chin. But you know, I'm gonna start to do duets one a day.
And
I
sometimes
just I have
duets.
to like, yeah, I have to like make sure I have a good idea. I don't just want to put,
Well,
you know,
duets also sometimes are just throwaway videos. I'll be honest,
yeah.
and I think that's a lot of times when you see people not putting a lot of effort into them.
I mean, and it is, but then when you see someone that just keeps growing, who's in a similar field, and that's all they're doing, and they may put out one video like you make, but they have triple the followers, and it's like all they're doing. I'm just not gonna stoop to that level of
I think one thing that kind
20
of
duets and one quality gaming video.
I think one thing that kind of hurts you is you are very focused on your fan base.
Yeah.
And for you to have so few followers, you're a little too focused on them. Not that it's a bad thing. I think it's great because I like see you interacting with them. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But to grow on TikTok, you really don't need to focus on your fan base until you get bigger because
Right.
you need to be making videos that are going to make the For You page.
Yeah. Well, some of them I've taken chances, um, the one where it was like, I quit. That was a chance. That was not
That
aimed
video
at the
blew
fan
up for
base.
you.
I got like 20K
Oh,
views.
yeah. What's the
But
highest video you've gotten? Is that it?
no, I mean, I've had them in 50 to 70, 80 to 100, but I think the biggest is over 200K.
Damn. That's
So,
awesome. Well, and like, I don't know. I just know from everything, all my research and everything, that,
yeah, I mean, I get it. I need to focus on finding new people, which,
and maybe
but
your other gaming videos will bring that. I don't know. I think you though got a good thing going, and you are putting out quality content that your fans are obviously watching. You
yeah,
just you need to make sure you're getting on that For You page. So it's just going to be kind of like a balance act of focusing on your fans, because the thing is, like a lot of these people that have grown, they kind of grew. I think they weren't necessarily trying to get famous.
yeah.
Put one video
No,
on,
I mean,
it got kind of.
the particular one that we're talking about, like for me that I don't like, strikes me as someone that didn't care about, you know,
And I think
that.
that, and exactly, and they don't. I don't think like cater to their fans as much. And this
Yeah.
this I have no idea. I could be totally wrong here. But they start to once they're like, oh, I actually have like a fan base, because I know I will follow some that like it was like they were oblivious. They comment, but it's like they were oblivious that like these people like love you, like they're your
Yeah.
fans. Like you, maybe you didn't think you were gonna become a creator like this. Maybe you were just posting some stuff, but like you care way too much for your fans, or they didn't care at all. And so now that they're bigger and they do, and they're doing well. So I don't know. I think yeah. I think it's kind of like what is it? They call it a double edged sword or whatever. Like
Yeah.
you create quality content that hurts you. You focus on your fans that hurts you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying like today, like I said, I made the meme and I made the reaction, and those are two videos people could find that aren't into gaming.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I put those out. While I'm still going to do two more Pokemon gaming videos, I'm still going to do a duet, still going to do Dragon Ball, you know.
And I don't think it's necessarily hurting you. I mean, you're like what you said, 1,100 away from the 10,000 that you need to be in the creator fund. That's nothing to scoff at. Is that a word? Scoff? I think it is.
Yes.
Um,
I just feel like if people follow me, if they see like me reacting to that guy who found that old pack or memes or funny videos of Pokemon, they may follow me and they go, "Oh, this guy does Pokemon gaming style. I'll keep him. I'll
yeah,
keep him because I still like Pokemon."
yeah. So, but you can do that with your duets and stuff. You just got to find gaming duets or.
Um, I think with those, like you said, my plan was to just type in the Pokemon hashtag
Hmm.
on TikTok. And I don't think I'm gonna do Pokemon Go. I think I'm gonna look for a larger audience outside of the gaming, and
There you
just
go.
maybe duet certain things that I see that I like. And it may
I
it may not necessarily be the biggest viewed Pokemon hashtag. It may be something with 500,000 views, or
That's
something.
cool.
It's got to be something that I like. I don't just want to do the top one just to,
what I
I
like
got to research it.
what I like about that is you're getting people that aren't looking at the game, because I'm sure
Yeah,
that there are big Pokemon
yeah,
fans that are not on the game for one reason or the other, or they haven't even thought, let me look at this content on here.
yeah,
So you're grabbing people because
yeah. Well,
like
that was my plan after I thought about it. I was like, well, I'm gonna go and duet the Pokemon hashtag, and it's not gonna be game. It's just gonna be Pokemon.
because
Or I
like
may even duet once a day Dragon Ball, or you know,
because like
one.
Adam doesn't have a TikTok. He plays Pokemon Go, but like he was into it when he was younger.
Yeah.
But like he says he's not. It's just a game to him now, just to play it. Like he's not really that into
Have
it.
you told him that that's what I do?
Yeah, he knows.
Has he seen them?
I haven't shown him. It's not something. I mean, he doesn't have a TikTok. But what I'm getting at is he probably would subscribe to a Pokemon Go person,
Right.
even though he's not like a huge fan.
Yeah.
Like he has a general interest.
Yeah.
So
And
I
I do
think that
think
it's
I get
good.
some of those too.
So,
Probably a lot of those. But
but I think that's really awesome. So where do you want people to follow you at?
I mean, TikTok at kchan underscore 2020. I thought about too, and Brandon brought it to my attention. Brandon
Brandon is
R24,
a friend of ours.
YouTube fame, who hasn't streamed in a couple weeks because he won't upgrade his internet. And I tell him all the time, just upgrade it. And he's like, it's $20. And I'm like,
Lexington's internet sucks though.
it does suck, but he's got worse internet than me because he pays for the basic. I go all out. I'm like, if I got to pay the 80, I'm gonna pay the 80
You got to these days. This even just
because
stream on Netflix.
I've got kids, and it's basically his internet's like if one person's watching Netflix, no one else in the house is gonna be able to use the internet,
That's
and
crazy.
I couldn't live like that. But he did bring to my attention. It was like I was trying to branch off as just K-Chan, and then of course various no throwaway accounts like with nothing to them, of course, had K-Chan. No
Hmm.
idea who they are, just blank nothingness. And I made it K-Chan 2020 before 2020 turned out to be a crap year for everyone in the world. And but shortly after that, I was like, I should have made it K-Chan Plays. And I was gonna change it to K-Chan Plays. But then Brandon was like, well, if you do that, people who know you as K-Chan 2020 may not be able to. It may hurt the brand to change it.
It
So
could.
I'm not gonna change it.
I basically okay. So we see this happen with YouTubers and stuff. They'll go by something, but they have some weird numbers in there. If I were you, I would go by K-Chan.
Yeah. It's
I
just
mean,
air that's taken everywhere. So
but I would go by K-Chan, and but I'm saying like you can be K-Chan, your accounts can be 2020
yeah, they're just gonna
underscore
have to be
2020, but
yeah.
just call yourself K-Chan.
Yeah. They're just the 2020 stuck there forever at this point. I'm not gonna change it, you know.
It is funny though.
It's stuck there forever and I can't change it because of branding, you know.
Well, if you want to change your brand, you need to do it now when you're smaller. He's right. It will hurt. You people could unfollow you.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. No, I don't need to change it. It's fine.
well,
That's what it
then
is.
leave it and just call yourself K-Chan. You don't ever
Yeah,
call
I mean
yourself K-Chan 2020 anyway.
that's what the kids call me anyways. They know the 2020 is just because of you know.
And also, I don't think everyone that follows you is probably a kid. I think you need to like quit saying that too.
That one guy sounded like a teenager.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't think everyone that follows you is a kid. I mean, I guess a teenager's still a kid, but I think you probably have some older fans. And like, if I followed you and you're always like kids, that would like annoy the shit out of me. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
They're still kids to us, even teenagers. Even teenagers are kids.
They are, but you could have people our age. The two other people you do. The two other people that do Pokemon.
I would be interested just to go because I've never really looked through my follower list just to see if maybe there are older.
There
I'd
probably
have to
is.
look. I'd have to look.
Anyway, is that all you want to share with us today?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, one thing I wanted to bring up was what does your wife think about this?
She likes Pokemon, but I think to any partner, they're like they wonder why you do it. You know, why does he do that? Why does she do that? You know.
If you start making bank, she won't be wondering.
And I just think that I do it because it's like I feel like I can make quality content maybe better than
That
certain
other guy?
people.
You
That
have
other
brought
guy.
that up so many times now. Like, shots have been fired multiple times.
No one will ever know who I'm talking about, so it doesn't matter.
You just said the two biggest people besides you,
There may be bigger. I don't. They don't know what fandom. They don't know if it's Pokemon or Pokemon
and
Go.
you're friends of one of them, so that really puts the other one.
They'll never know.
Till I bring it up and interview them.
I don't
Well,
think you'll
maybe
get
you
it.
need a little drama.
Mm, I'm
I'd be
good.
interested to see if any of your fans are fans of theirs.
Probably. Yeah, and that's fine.
But anyway, so anywhere else? So you said Twitter, kchan underscore 2020. Where else?
Instagram.
Is it, and it's kchan underscore
Yeah,
2020?
same.
And then you can probably get to his YouTube and Twitch from his links on those as well, because I don't know if he wants to
Yeah,
tell them, but he's
it's
not
the
really
same.
focused on them right now. So, anyway, if you guys have any questions for the podcast, I have an email set up. It's email, hey, it's Jake at gmail.com. You can support the podcast on patreon.com/ hey, it's Jake pod. And the podcast is on at it's Jake pod on everything. Because, like you were talking about, Kevin, Brandon wise, hey, it's Jake was gone on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like, I had to do that. But anyway, We are going to be doing a bonus episode. You'll be able to get that if you are the $10 Patreon supporter. That will be on that feed. So if you guys want to
Bonus.
do that, it's going to be a fun little question and answer thing. And like, it's just going to be general questions. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. These are, I think, going to be really fun. And I'm not sure if it's going to be, normal episode length or not. But anyway, thank you for listening, and I will see you here next week on Hey, It's Jake.